Hey Sagittarius, how are you? We're coming through with your Midheaven reading, okay? Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. Also, please be advised that we are going to go through Mercury retrograde on October 23rd. We know the drill, people. It's 3 weeks of retrograde energy following 2 weeks of pre-shadow energy, and will be followed by 2 weeks of post-shadow energy. So Spirit is here coming through. We're going to look at the guidances. We're going to come look at, what measures you need to take to secure yourself. Because remember, Mercury retrograde affects phones, travel, communication, technology, speech, right? So double check your emails, double check your work, proofread, triple check, get your car looked at. If you're hearing a funky sound, or you got to get stuff done, like I know I got to get stuff done, double check that. Make sure you take care of that stuff, okay? Alright, so we're going to be using the Threads of Fate Imperium Oracle deck, and we'll be also using the, oh Lord, I want to make sure I say the right name, the Shaman's Dream Oracle, along with the Good Tarot. Okay, we're going to start off with the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Okay, they just said no. We're going to start off with the Threads of Fate Imperium. All right, Sagittarius spirit. Anyone with Sagittarius in their midheaven? Oh Jesus! So first one we have is Death card. All right, Sagittarius, what is ending? There's something ending. There's something ending. So what is ending in your career? And remember, death is beginning. So something has to go in order for something else to come in and grow. So what is ending? What do you need to end? What do you need to put to sleep? What do you need to put to bed, right? I have the feeling that, Sagittarius, there are things in your life, in your career, that just doesn't serve your purpose anymore. And it has to go, right? You could either be the tower or get a tower. Which one? I'd rather be the tower. I'd rather just be like, nope, this isn't working. Go. Cut it out. 86 it. All right, the next one we have is the Dark Star. I'm going to read from the book for this one. But the Dark Star. The twin snakes for me, though, speak of like a spiritual rising. So I'm not really seeing. This is bad. The Dark Star. Let's see what the Dark Star is, because I just don't get an unnecessary energy of foreboding with this one, which is good. 42. Okay. When there's something burning within you, open your mouth. This world begs us to push things down, to pretend the injustices doesn't exist, to not ask for more. Authority wants us to feel small, incapable, to let ourselves wear down and fade away. It says, there's a hurricane in it. It says, what is more holy than reclaiming the storm or letting the thunder inside you crack through the sky? You may have to sever the telephone lines and rip up foundation, but there's a world of color waiting to be seen. The next time it rains, call it by your name. Yes. Listen, Something has to die off. What I say, you could either be the tower or get a tower. You're about to be the tower. Sagittarius, you're about to be the tower. You are about to bring this mother trucker down. Who did what? It's okay. Y'all don't gotta tell me, because this is for you, Saggy. Okay? Speak up. Mercury retrograde controls a lot of things, and Mercury retrograde, Mercury, especially mercurial energy, acts as a mirror. And if you're looking in the mirror and you're not seeing something that you like, if you're looking in the mirror and you're not seeing your own reflection reflecting back, it is time to burn it down. It is time to uproot it. It is time to let it go. Speak up. If this is a job, speak up. There's an injustice that can't keep continuing. Period. Right? If you are someone who works in social media, like you're a public figure, you know that there are things that are being done that is wrong. Speak up. Fix it. You have the power to. No one that literally can call a storm. No one that literally can have thunder rock the world. No one that literally commands lightning is afraid to open their mouth and speak, because you have the power of the storm behind you. Speak up. Sagittarius, speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself, man. I feel like you don't speak up enough. And Spirit is tired of it. Like, you want more, go after it. You think you can bring more business in, you tell whomever you're working with, you know, this is what I want, this is the terms, and I know I can do it, but you got to give me the room, space, and opportunity to get it done. Intervention. What do you need an intervention from, Sagittarius? Intervention. What? See, that's what I mean about these cards. I love them. But it's like, meh. Okay, intervention. There we go. What do you need? What do you need the intervention from? What do you need to intervene in? That's the question. What do you need to intervene in? Because I have creation here. And I'm like, is someone trying to stop you? Is someone trying to interfere with your plans? Is someone interfering with your work? Is someone interfering with your opportunity? Because creation is creation. And creation talks about building something for yourself, building something with others. So why is there an intervention here? Says dagger. Sagittarius, oh my God, listen. My guy, my girl. Who are you giving too much trust? Like, who are you putting your trust in? Who are you putting your trust in? I feel like you're giving away your power, Sagittarius. Be aware of the dagger. Someone is out to get you. I feel like because you're speaking up, because you're drawing light to the situation, and you're saying this needs to stop, this needs to change, right? You may have people interceding and stepping in. You may be, you know, doing what you need to do. So if this is like work, I'm seeing like you speaking up for yourself, and like the big boss is like, yeah, no, I agree, let's get it done. But like that middle level manager who usually you would have to like work with and is mad and is like staring daggers at you because you superseded them, you went above their heads, that is okay. That is this person's problem. It is not yours. Because the worst thing you can ever do to yourself is to keep quiet and to choke on your words to please others. Nah, we don't do that around here. We don't choke on our words to please others around here. Listen, I'm all about you saying things correctly, saying things articulately, saying things with intent so people can understand you, but I'm not one for keeping quiet. I'm not one for keeping quiet. All right, we have Sky Dancer, surrender. This is happening, so surrender to it, Sagittarius. Don't force it. Don't force it. This is happening. Surrender to it. All right. I have Deep Diver. Diving into the dark. Diving into the depths of yourself. 10. 10 breaks down to 1, which breaks down to beginnings. This is like new beginnings. Like you're diving deep into yourself to figure out and understand better who exactly you are. And what it is exactly that you want. Like, why are you doing what you're doing? Right? Why are you doing what you're doing? And I feel like once you surrendered, once you learn to surrender and learn to go with the flow, you had to start, like you started talking. You just like, you got so upset with the situation, you just started talking and talking and talking and talking, right? And you're eloquent, you're smart, you're capricious, right? You're able to maneuver and get into the ear of the right people because you're fed up. You're fed up with people blocking you, right? You're fed up with people not pulling their weight. And in talking and you finally getting someone's attention, right? Having to work with this person. So you're forced to go deep, because when someone says, what is your definition of success? When someone says, what do you see yourself doing in 5 years? When someone says, well, how do you see this working? You can't come to that person with just surface level stuff. Absolutely not. You got to go deep. You got to dive deep. You got to put it all the way together, Sagittarius. You can't just be playing on the top. You can't be playing in people's face. All right. The next one I have is Lost Compass. Getting back to integrity. And I love this because last month I literally kept saying to you guys, you can't cheat the system. You can't treat people who treat you good like shit, right? You can't be disrespectful to those people. You can't use people. And I feel like this month you're coming back on track, right? Your compass may have been lost, but you've replaced it. You have since replaced it, so you're getting back on track. And you're getting back to your integrity. So speak up for yourself, Sagittarius, in whatever situation, right? Because, like I said, the 10th house is the house of like your public persona and your professional career. Public persona, right? That's who people see out there. So if you're big on social media, if you have a position or a job that has FaceTime with media, or FaceTime with companies, FaceTime with agencies, FaceTime with executive management, you have to know what it is you want in your career. And you have to get rid of the things, the people, places that it's not aligned to it. Because you have a vision for what you're doing, for the work you're doing, the work you're responsible for. And you're going to get the ear of the person who needs to get it. But when you go in front of a boss, you deep dive. When you go in front of a boss, you can't just, like I said, give surface level stuff. Like, they want a full detailed breakdown and report. Like, what is it going to look like if the boss invests in this? If the boss intervenes in this? What does that look like? What is your definition of success, Sagittarius? Because you have to have that. That has to be defined. Right? Because you're going into a period of time where you are getting back to your integrity, where you're not acting out of your base animal nature, where you are recognizing that everything you do and say, right, is important. So don't lie to get ahead, especially if that lie is going to affect someone else's position. Above all else, we do harm to none, and we ask that it be good and correct for all, because we do not want to sow seeds of karma for us in this lifetime and all our other lifetimes, and for our children in this lifetime and in all other lifetimes. Okay? So you got to act with integrity. You got to go back to that integrity. If you made a false claim and someone came to you, be like, listen, I want to intercede. Let's host an intervention. Let's get it together. Make sure you stand 10 toes down and clear the air before, you have this meeting. Because if it was nothing, be like, listen, it was nothing. We're going to make a big deal out of nothing. But if it is something, stand 10 toes in it and say, yes, let's do it. Let's have this intervention. All right, let's clarify. Yes, Emperor. Just saying, say it with your chest. The Emperor is saying, I'm going to need you to say it with your chest. The Emperor says, I'm going to need you to say it with your chest. Right? Remember, the dark star is saying, don't hold that in. Let it out. Speak from a place of authority. Call in the new. Call in the new. There's no more room for old, right? There's no more room for what used to be. And go with the flow. Right? Surrender to the divine. Surrender to spirit. Surrender to what you know is true. Use that Emperor energy. Use that Emperor energy and stand up and stand firm. That is BDE right there. Big boss energy. Stand in that. Command the room. Command the space. When you speak, you get people to pay attention to you. When you speak, that dark star is saying, let it out. Okay? Now, clarifying intervention and dive deep, we have 10 of water. This is going to be like an emotional release to you. This is going to be an emotional release to you. Right? You're going to be like, oh, God, I got that out. Whew. I was nervous. Right? So that could be a speech you have to write. A speech you have to give. And you finally give it, you're like, oh my God, guys, I was nervous. And they're like, what? We couldn't tell. You kept it together. You had a pleasant smile on your face. Like, it didn't even seem like you missed any cues. And in your head, you're like, what? Okay. Thanks. Because 90% of presenting, 90% of standing up and facing people, facing the crowd and making eye contact with everyone is standing in that Emperor energy. Like, I deserve to be here. I deserve this seat at this table. Okay? Now, the next thing we have here is justice. Yes, I feel like somebody who is going to attempt to do you wrong will face justice. Spirit said, leave Sagittarius alone. You're going to be called to make a decision. Where are you going in the future, Sagittarius? What does your future look like? And King of Water. Happiness. Happiness, Sagittarius. Happiness is calling in the King of Cups. Happiness. Happiness and being fulfilled. And not caring what people, have to say, or not caring how people feel. Somebody's going to hate you. You may as well do you and love you. I see your money regrowing for some reason with this Five of Pentacles, right? Because you see how you have the Four Pentacles on this side, and then the One Pentacle growing here, and then you see how you have, let's see if I can, you have the two additional branches that can carry Three Pentacles. So for me here, right, for you, Sagittarius, Spirit is saying slow but steady steps, but speak with your authority. And I say slow but steady steps because the Five of Pentacles is not like the big bag. Five of Pentacles though is coming out of the energy of lack, and like now you're breaking back even. Whatever you've done, you've now broken even, and this is a comfortable space to be at, because now you know you're going beyond even. Okay, so choose wisely. Yes, Ace of Pentacles. Choose wisely. You have new opportunities coming out of this. And it's not an outburst. I do not see it as an outburst. This is a meeting someone called strategically. This is a perfectly well-timed, well-written email. This is a perfect photo op. It's a perfect time to put what you've been working out on there. Six of Fire. Six of Wands. And celebrating your success. Celebrating your success, Sagittarius. I love it. You're speaking up. You're doing the work. Baby steps. Okay, claim that Emperor energy. I know it's going to be terrifying for you, but understand what is coming for you is happiness, justice, all right, celebration, emotional contentedness, right? Financial growth. You're at break even, so financial growth, especially with the Ace of Pentacles. Now this is a Six of Pentacles right here, the giving, taking, and receiving. Being able to give, being able to receive graciously. And the Six of Fire, Six of Wands, marching home, marching onward, coming back successful. Coming back successful, coming back first place. All right. You know what? They just channeled me, which Sagittarius, don't be blowing nothing up. Don't blow nothing out of proportion. Give people the room and space they need in your life to grow. This has been your reading, my friends. Asheo.